So, welcome to James's Model Railway. Today we're going to be talking about the changes of the layout and new plans. So, the changes of the layout was originally I was going to have two of the main running lines come sweeping around here and then obviously back down that side of the garage. Unfortunately, I was sitting there thinking, will it look right? How will things look? And having these turns that look almost like set track stuff and didn't look right. I couldn't actually put myself to do it because of how bad it would look. So what I was going to have up here was a branch line station terminus, and it was going to be about probably about a foot wide, maybe 2 foot, just so I can put a station, a little bit of roadway leading out towards this wall so it looked like it disappeared into the distance. And that's now all changed. The way it's going to happen, because I don't want to have this set track type look, the way the scenery is going to have to go is I'm going to have my terminus station here somewhere, which I haven't yet quite planned out. It's still in working. I may have to uplift everything I've done here and move it across, because I still think it's slightly out. It's not how the plan says. It's still very out, because it shouldn't be turning off until here, but it's been doing it here. It's a lot needs to be checked and rechecked because I'm out by a few degrees, so it's actually knocked off. I've lost a whole half a foot. Yeah, 6 inches. I've lost a whole 6 inches at this end of the terminus, but we'll get onto that one at a later date. So what's going to happen is most of this is now going to be covered up. I'm going to have tunnel portals here, and as I'm going to lay the track round and have tunnel portals, so it goes into a tunnel. You don't see it again until it comes out on the opposite side of the garage, where you'll see come out of another tunnel portal. Funny that's what happens. So this is all going to be raised now. This isn't going to be seen. The turn won't be seen, so it won't look so set track Hornby type train set looking type thing. I'm trying to remove that. So I'm going to hide all the tight turns where everything's going to turn and go back on itself, and then I'm going to do like a scenery for the raised area. I possibly might put a town in it. Obviously, because there's no points up there, it's just going to be a run up and a run back down. It's going to be a really simple bit of scenic to do, so it should be nice and easy. That's a fingers crossed. Should be nice and easy, but yeah, that's the idea. It's just getting around to doing it. Because I've, like Western Centurion said, I don't know whether it's just the winter, but I've lost the thrill of trying to get stuff done. I haven't had the motivation or the energy to just want to come out here and do the work. I was coming home from work and I was doing a couple of hours. I was doing an hour, or coming out here, and in an hour I was doing maybe 1 or 2 things. I was getting a point motor fixed, or I was wiring a point motor in, and I couldn't get my head into gear, and I'm still in that mode at the moment. I'm still not 100% sure if I can keep going. I guess you get to that stage where I started laying baseboard and I was like, yes, everything's going really well and it's going great. And I started getting the track done and I thought, yeah, I'm getting on really well with that. And then I started hitting problems with laying the track, because obviously I wasn't laying it to plan. I was just hoping that if I lay it correct, it will run right. And so that's where things started going wrong, and then I started realising, and I had to take stuff up, and I was putting it back down, and I was bringing it back up again and moving it an inch and putting it back down. And again, I still haven't got it fully set. Although this terminus station, this 3-lane terminus station, it's taking it out on me, but I'm getting there. It is taking some time. I may end up cutting I may not make that a terminus station, I may make it a run-through station, I may stop it from being a 3-lane station and make it a 2-lane, or maybe even just have it as a run-through, so there's a run-through on it. I don't know. I just don't know. It's taking its toll on me. I love it, I'm enjoying it, but it's just having its... And a lightning bolt's just struck me. I think I'm going to have this as a run-through. Just like that. You see, now I've worked... This is how whatever it is, the word, I can't even think of it, but this is how I work, you know. I don't have idea. I don't have an idea. I'll write it down, I'll plan it, that's it. That's what it is. No, if an idea comes to me, I'll do it, I'll try it, I'll see how I like it. If I don't like it, I won't do it, I'll try something else. And I'm looking at layout now, and I can see possibilities of putting a terminus station behind what I've done, and then have this centre line. So, right, okay. Let me move the camera, and then I'll show you what I'm thinking. So what I'm thinking now is having these, if I can just zoom in. So I'll have that line and the top line as a run round. Obviously the centre line as a run through, and as we go through, I'm going to move the camera again. We have, just by that coach there's a point. Right there. Right there is a point. Now if I have that run off and then run into a terminus, do I have an ability to get the inside line up to that? No, I don't. How am I going to do this? You see, I'm now thinking, it was a good idea, and then it fell apart. Although I could probably do it. Just reconfigure some of the points. Well, you see, this is what I'm doing. I'm picking out ideas and thinking about it, and then trying to work it out. So at the minute, I'm just trying to work things out. Keeping the video. I'm going to try and keep this video short as well for you, so I'm not rambling on a lot. I said I wanted to do some reviews. Now, I do want to do reviews, but I want to have some form of loop on this layout so I can actually do a proper review and get locomotives up to speed before I have to stop them, and I want to be able to run them in properly. I have got several locomotives I really want to review, like my, the Flying Scotsman, I believe I've got. My Flying Scotsman, I think I've done my Class 47. I haven't done the Class 08. I haven't done my Gladwell. I believe it's Gladwell. And I haven't done my Dapol Track Clean Rider. So there are a few things I want to put a little view out. Most of these locomotives have been bought from Great Eastern Model Railways in Norwich. So most of those, that's where I get most of my locomotives from, because I don't like waiting for delivery. It's a sad thing. I pay an extra to go and pick it up and get it there and then, rather than pay a little less, save a bit of money and wait for it to be delivered. I'm a bit of a child really when it comes to that. I really want to get my hands on it the minute I pay for it. So rather than paying for it and waiting for it, I'd rather get in touch with it. So I do want to get some of this done. Hopefully, I think I may have just put a February update in, so this will be my March update at mid-February. Well, I say mid-February, it's coming to the end of February really, it's now 23rd today, yeah. So, timestamp there. It's what I've got sorted. I don't remember if I ever showed, before I left our rented property to come to this house we're in, I had started doing some models. Obviously not very well. This is the first time. I don't know if they're in frame. They are, just at the bottom. So I started to do these Metcalfe models, which obviously for a first time attempt, I've done too bad. I don't think these are going to be used on the layout because they're not the greatest. It's a shame really, but it was the first time of making them, and I spent a good few hours on it, because that's what I'm like. I'm quite particular, and I like to make sure I've read the instructions right, because being dyslexic I sometimes misread things, so I have to read it and then read it again to make sure I've definitely got it correct. I mean, they're not too bad. The only things that really irritate me are like this on the ends. I don't know how close I am. So like this, you got these gaps here, and like this roof thing here. I don't know how. I don't know if it's meant to look like that. You know, to me it doesn't look right. Certain things with these Metcalfe models, I just don't know if it looks quite how it should, and so it's put me off them. Not completely, because I've still got another Metcalfe to make. I think it's of a terminus station as well, so that may end up being something for up here. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do with these, but I don't know if I'll try and weather them or just they'll sit in storage. I don't know. It's one of them hard decisions you got to make, and I've not quite made it yet with these. But yes. That's what I've got so far, and that's all I can talk about at the minute, really. It's all I can think about. I haven't really changed the plan on the computer, because that's nowhere near changed. I haven't laid any more track, well, not that I've probably already shown you guys, and everything is still a mess. Oh, I'm so tired. Yes, Hurricane Doris has left my garage in one piece, which is I'm quite happy about. Although I did have to drive in Hurricane Doris, double-decker bus. I love my job. Yeah, I keep telling myself, if I keep telling myself, I'll know I'll eventually I'll love my job eventually. But yeah, thank you guys once again for subscribing. You can't actually see my face, I don't think, but thank you for subscribing. I think the camera's actually slowly panning down. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just a muppet and haven't zoomed out or anything. But no, once again, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking the videos. People that like the videos helps the video and the channel grow. I can't thank people enough when they like and subscribe. And the comments, I read the comments. I mean, I love when people comment, because it gives me such a boost to know that someone's actually watching and seeing what I'm doing, and then commenting makes you feel good, and it does kind of give you a bit more of a boost, because I sit there and think, well, these people are watching me and I really should be delivering for them. I should be showing them something, so I try my hardest. I do really try my hardest for you guys. I like to have a happy audience, and an audience that can stay to the end of the video. So once again, people, thank you ever so much for making this channel work for me. You know, it's really good fun, and it's only down to you guys. So thank you. I've said it 3 times. Like and subscribe if you liked it. If you're not already subscribed, do subscribe, because I try and at least get a video out once a month. If I don't do once a month, it's once every month and a half. I do try and get a monthly video, because it's what I want. If not, sometimes there's an occasion where I may pop up 2 or 3 videos in 1 week. That could happen every 3 weeks, because every 3 weeks I have a week off from work. I have 5 days, not a week, well, a working week. I have 5 days off, so that's a perk of the job. And yeah, I'll catch you later, guys. Thanks for watching. I may add more to this video, I may not. It depends on if you've watched it. So long.